Alright, what's up guys? So, for the past 2 months, I've been intentionally putting on weight. Normally I do bulk cut, but I wanted to challenge myself a bit, so I intentionally over the past 2 months decided to put on about 25 pounds. So I was at 230 when I started, now I'm over 255. And that's heavy as hell. That feels mad uncomfortable. So right now I'm 255, right? So the goal now is, I think it's March 24th, 25th, whatever. So I start my cutting for summer now. So I'm gonna be cutting from now until June, all right? So when June comes around, summer, I'm right where I wanna be in terms of being lean and stuff like that. So the goal is to cut down to about 230. Once I get to 230, then we'll push to get up to 220. But anyways, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be tracking the whole thing. From my workouts, to what I eat, every time I get a workout, the good, the bad, just raw content, so you guys can see the behind the scenes, you know, of what it's like when you're trying to cut weight, the ups and downs, and everything like that. So I'm going to be showing you guys everything. So this is just a track, my process, and hopefully help some of you guys, in the through the process, right? With this one. So if you're someone with really tight hips, tight adductors, and you can't get into that deep squat, this is something that you can do before you do your squats on leg day to really open up the hips, those adductors, the groin, so you can get a deeper squat. Right. And just do 2 sets, about 20 reps. Really focus on squeezing and really focus on bracing that midsection, that core as well at the same time, right? Because it's going to mimic the same bracing that you want to have when you're squatting, obviously. So really think about flexing the abs, and bracing the whole time. It's a love-hate with these front squats, man. I love-hate. Love-hate with these front squats, man. Man, front squat's such a love-hate, man. Love-hate, love-hate. Whew. Let's go for a triple here. Yeah, no, I'm gassed. Oh, I want to get 3, but I feel like if I went back down, that my form is going to be compromised too much. So, you know what I'm saying? Got to train smarter, not harder, right? Very key thing to keep in mind when training. Live to lift another day. All right, so typically when I'm cutting weight, whatever, the last set of every exercise is typically a drop set, especially with my my compounds, like my squats, for example, my squats, my lunges, for example, go to failure. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna do just like a burnout set, not drop set, excuse me, burnout set. I'm just gonna shoot for 225 a bar. I'm gonna say we can just do 15 reps. I was thinking 20, but I think that's a bit too ambitious right now, especially because it's day 1. But eventually, I think by next week or the week after, 20 reps at the end would be ideal. But yeah, this is going to be my, if you include my warm-ups, it's going to be my 10th or 11th set. I don't know. I just, honestly, when it comes to my compounds, bro, I basically just lift until I feel like my form is starting to get compromised. Right? And that's how I get most of my lifts. You know what I'm saying? Because I think some people, once they have a set number in their mind, they stick to that. And more times than not, you often got more left in the tank. But because you have this preset number in your head, that's when you stop, right? Whenever I have in mind the sets and reps I'm going to be doing, that's just a bare minimum, right? So I'm always shooting to go do more than that. And that's what separates, you know, the elite lifters from the average lifters, or, you know, that's what separates yourself from someone that's got crazy muscle mass and definition versus someone that doesn't, right? You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. It's a quick tip, because like a lot of people, what I find is that that's one of the key variables that they never take into account. Is I understand that when you have, let's say I'm doing 3 sets, 12 reps. That's just a guide for me. That's just a bare minimum that I want to get to. You know what I'm saying? If I can get 3 times 15, 3 times 20, that's what I'm shooting for. I'm always shooting for more. As long as your form is not breaking down, always shoot for more. Yeah, 20? Nah, bro. 20 wouldn't have been. No. Hell no. God damn. Alright, so leg workout, you complete it until you're burned out with some walking lunges. Some heavy ass walking lunges too. Working with 100s here. Whew, I'm gassed. Tired. But this is how your workout should be. The last exercise that you do, you want to leave nothing in that damn tank. Alright, you want to empty the clip. Oh. I'm dreading these, man. God damn. Yo, you're training legs, and not for the mentally weak. Ooh. Yo. Whew. Now, we're gonna top it off with some body weights there and back. Yo, quick tip. We guys do walking lunges is that you want to think about turning that big toe in towards your midline and pushing that knee out. It's going to help to give you a lot more stability with your lunges. And also, with your lunges, that teardrop, that, you know, when you flex your quads, a big muscle right here, the vastus medialis muscle. If you really want to get that pop and target that muscle when you do lunges, right? Turn those toe in, push these out, and you utilize more of that vastus medialis muscle, that teardrop muscle, if you want that to develop. Because it's when you stand up and you flex your quads, that's the first muscle that you see. So if you can get that muscle to develop, your quads are going to look huge as hell. Or they're going to give the illusion that they're big, because that's all the body is, that's all muscle is, right? The more symmetry you have, the bigger you look, right? But yeah. But I'm gonna do one more set, but I'm not gonna film it. So yeah, that's it for day one, leg day. After I'm gonna stretch, always make sure you stretch after your workouts. So I'm about to stretch. Then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna show you what I'm eating. That's just so you guys know as well too. I'll talk about this when I'm home eating. But yeah, it's around 11 a.m. right now. And I've been up since 5 a.m. So I usually don't have most of my workouts are usually fasted. I usually don't have my first workout. I usually don't have my first meal until about noon or 1 o'clock. All right, so that's how, but I'll talk about that later. But anyways, that's it for my leg day. Yeah, god damn. All right, so this is what we eat post leg day. So I got some watermelon up in here, about 2 kiwis, a huge chunk of ginger up in there, and then I'm gonna squeeze some lime up in here. Oh, this lime is trash, but anyways, I get some lime up in there. Alright, boom. And then we're gonna blend that up. Alright, I'll put about a little bit of water and then a little bit of orange juice up in here. Just a dollar. I don't want too much sugar. Right, boom. So that's my smoothie right there. Then we got 5 eggs up in here that we're gonna be having. Then we got about what, 6 drumsticks here. I don't know how much protein this is, but you know what I'm saying. I just eat. I just eat anyways. And now some leftover potatoes from the weekend that I'm gonna be having here, and then 1 bell pepper, and that's my post leg day meal. Yeah, that's it right there. So that's day 1 in the books right there for y'all. All right, boom. So this is what everything looks like. That's a big plate. But yeah, so this is gonna be my 1 meal right now. Right now it's 1 p.m. actually. Right now it's 1 p.m. And then my last meal later on, I'll probably have some more protein and then some veggies, no carbs for the rest of the day. So this, my carbs are only those leftover potatoes right there that I'm gonna be having. So the goal when I'm cutting is to intake only about a 100 grams of carbs or less. But right now, because it's week 1, I'm kind of easing myself into it to the point where I'm having next to no carbs, or I'll have carbs one day, then I won't have carbs the next day, carbs one day, and then again, carbs, no carbs, carbs, no carbs. But yeah, stay tuned. It's 9:40. Yeah, 9:40 right now. So this is my last meal. That's about what, 5 drumsticks and then a couple pork chops that I had left over from the weekend. And put some hot sauce on there. That's it. My last meal and last little bit of protein for the night. That's it. Day 1's in the books.